after COVID, the whole focus was, wow, let's get ready so that, we are ready for the next whatever is going to come, right? And that's where, automation, digitization, all of that became really important. Now, I think as companies are moving into the digital world, they are seeing that they're dealing with digital customers, digitally savvy customers. The whole notion of how then do you use AI, how do you use the data that's now available to us, and to our computers? How do you use automation capabilities to really improve not just productivity, but how you are delivering your promise, your brand promise, your experience to your end consumers as well. When you think about AI, there are four main use cases that we are seeing emerge. So AI to interact and converse. This is, how you show up and become more personal and focused and targeted towards your customers, end customers, as well as internal customers. AI to automate IT processes. How do you look at, where you can drive more automation? AI to extract knowledge and insights so that you can become more relevant to your customers and to the markets in which you're operating. And then finally, AI to automate business workflows such as HR, supply chains, financial reportings, and all that. As demographic shifts are continuing to add pressure to the modern economies, which is coupled with wage inflation and others, we are actually seeing companies are eager to deploy artificial intelligence and automation capabilities at scale to boost their levels of productivity. The tech trinity for the decade is going to be hybrid cloud, AI, and quantum. These are, in many respects, the biggest technological revolutions of our time. And I truly believe that India is uniquely positioned to actually lead this revolution. At a macro level, yes, there are things happening with interest rates. There's pockets of inflation that you see around the world. But when you put it in the context of those macro trends, right? All of the enterprise technology work that I just talked about, that actually works as a deflationary measure towards these elements. And at least, from where I sit and what I see, at least in the Indian market, in India, actually the tech spend there's a lot more bullishness around tech spend, primarily because it is helping to create a little bit of a deflationary factor within whatever might come. When we just came out of COVID, people were more concerned about, okay, what if this happens again? If something like this happens again, are we ready for it? And that's what really drove a whole ton of digitization, very focused spending on, okay, how do we be prepared for whatever comes next? Now, I think as people look at it, as I told you, the things that people are most worried about is in a world that has become actually increasingly digitized. And in India in particular, you've got, things like UPI and others, which are, leading edge technical advances around the world. I don't think anywhere in the world we have so many transactions that are happening through the UPI and others. In a world like that, I think being there to deliver continued value and relevance to customers and continuing to drive efficiency in their own operations through automation, AI, hybrid cloud and others. That actually what I'm finding is people are very bullish around that. Today, I think I can say the same thing, that hybrid cloud, AI, security, what ultimately we'll do with quantum, emerging technologies like this, right, have truly become the Sutradhar. This tech trinity has almost become the Sutradhar that is enabling us to prepare for what the market now is asking across both B2C and B2B clients. Over time, we've reoriented our entire portfolio around the two most transformational technologies of our time, which is hybrid cloud and AI. And by deploying these two, we are helping businesses seize new opportunities, overcome today's challenges, technology challenges, and business challenges, and emerge a lot more stronger.